All right, hello again, everyone, and good morning. So I suppose I'll be going over more than usual today. Now I do believe that, I did see worse the internet has something else going on that's going to be coming up shortly. Now, from my understanding, there was, according to worse of the internet, another incident of IRL going. Now, I have not been around. Um, Back in the day, it was brought up that you know I was constantly in Hussey's chats, like, and I will say this, yes, when Hussey used to go live on Twitch, as much as he was, I was around. I was around, but now, majority of the time, despite what people want to say, I'm not always in chat when Hussey is live. Most of the time, I'm not there. There was a point, however, though, where I was always around. I will say that much. So, worth the internet. I don't think this is a good idea because we all know how, you know, we're all already aware of the ways and the means that, Hussey drags people. So, I mean, I don't think this is a good idea, personally, because you really are risking a lot. But yeah, worst the internet's going to be having something later on tonight. Hussey, apparently, according to worst the internet. Um, Now I will say this, right? Because now Hussey did apologize to me for it, but there was an instance of Hussey going IRL on me. Um, there was a live stream that was done on Twitch, right, where my docs was put in the chat, and Hussey was intoxicated. And obviously, when somebody gets intoxicated, they're not going to be aware of what the heck it is that they're doing. So, um, Hussey ended up blurting out my docs to everybody in the chat, but he ended up apologizing to me for it afterwards, and I accepted his apology because I clearly could see it was a mistake. There was a mistake that was made. It wasn't intentional, but yeah. So I'm not aware of what recently occurred in terms of the alleged IRL going. But I will say this: it did happen to me, but when it happened to me, it was an accident. It wasn't intentional. So I did accept Hussey's apology when it comes to that. And I'll let that be what it is. It's in the past. But yeah, it's not like going IRL, right? Has not happened to me because it has. And it isn't just with what happened with, the stream that Hussey did where he was drunk and he blurted out my docs. No, oh no. There have been other instances of people going IRL on me that I don't appreciate. Um, I have unfortunately been subjected to constant harassment. I have unfortunately been subjected to, threats. Mother Illusionist has been threatened. Mother Illusionist has been, on the receiving end of some very unpleasant emails. Um, and it's all just ridiculous. So anyway, with all that being said, I don't have much else to say. I am looking forward to, to what you're going to be doing later on with the internet. And that's all I have to say this morning. I hope you all have another great day. Bye.